Hey, Shalom, good morning. Sister Kate here. On my front porch, enjoying a beautiful, sunny morning. We've had cold, wet weather for several days, and it's just gorgeous. So my daughter called me this morning, kind of early, which she doesn't normally do, and she was chatting with me. I guess she's been watching some of my videos. Imagine that. I mean, I know it's a very modern phenomenon to have your parents have their own YouTube channel. I get that. Anyway, she said she kind of liked my over 50 series, and I do too. And I kind of I haven't been doing a lot of them lately. I wasn't really inspired, and she said, you know, you might want to revisit that idea. Maybe do something on being over 50 in quarantine, which, yeah, that's kind of what this video is. I also want to address the comments you guys have been giving us. We've gotten a lot of comments from people saying, you've helped us, thank you for inspiring us, thank you for urging us to prep, to be more self-sufficient. It's really helped us out, which, thank you. Thank you for the positive feedback. I wholly appreciate that. And that is the goal, at least on my channel, is to improve people's lives, to help you be happier with what you're doing, with your decisions, to take stress off you, to educate you, to share with you. Because in general, Pastor and I have been doing this, you know, we've been helping the public for over 30 years in our lifetime, basically almost our whole adulthood. And so that's our goal. That's what we like to do. And I thank you for telling us those nice things you've told us. So the flip side to that coin, because I'm a flip the coin kind of gal, is lots of people saying, well, I'm 68 and my health is not great, and so I can't do some of the things that you've been telling us to do, but I feel the Father talking to me. Okay, got it. And my husband sort of adopted a phrase for that: do the best with what you have, where you are, you know, etc. And I just want to I want to revisit that, because, yeah, I'm over 52, and I noticed myself slowing down. I noticed things I can do and I can't do. So I get it. I get it that when you get older, you are looking at a different reality. You're not 25 anymore. You can't run 10 miles and come home and, you know, do all this stuff. Your resources are a little bit more limited. But the thing is, you have years and years of experience. You have skills. You have knowledge. You have things you've learned. There are things you're good at. So I want to tie this up with being part of the community, with being part of the whole of the believers, because I've said it in many of my other videos. Love your neighbor as thyself is a biblical concept. It's in Leviticus first, and then it's in the New Testament. And it's talking about other believers. And you are part of a body. Once you believe the way we believe, you are part of the family. You're also part of a bigger family, right? There's circles within circles within circles. We're part of a family who believes in God is the one God. We're also part of a family who believes that Jesus is his son and was the Messiah. Then we're farther out, we're, you know, a family that also thinks Torah is God's way of doing things and is still in effect, and so on. And then you're, you know, a citizen of your state and your country and your county and the world and blah, blah, blah. You have something to contribute to this body. You have something you can help your brothers and sisters with. And I as I was washing dishes this morning, I thought of Dorcas. She's an older woman, and she sews clothing for the poor. Okay, she obviously has some sewing skills. She has a way to get material, and she is helping out her community, right? So what is your strength? What do you know? What have you done? And you can answer in the comments, but I'm talking about, I want you to think of the bigger picture. Because we should be trying to, help each other. We should be trying to support each other, and we should be blessing the body with our gifts, because we all have different gifts. So how are you going to do that? You know, let's say you're at home. Well, I'm assuming you at least have a phone because you are commenting on my videos and you're watching videos. Wait a minute, I got some seeds here making noises that are annoying me. So you can at least add some wisdom into comments. Now, everybody's YouTube channel has a part of it called community. And in it, I post things that I think you guys might find relevant or interesting. But you guys can post in there. You can put recipes in there. You can, I really would love to see people video something about their life story. I would love to see videos where someone said, hey, you know, way back in the late 60s when I was a college student, I did this thing. Or my grandparents, you know, grew up in the Depression and I was a little kid and I remember that my grandpa used to farm with mules, you know, whatever. But we need to get that information out. We need to share that. And part of that picture for us older over 50 people also goes with sharing your story and being in quarantine. Let's be busy. Let's not waste the quarantine. We're not supposed to be going anywhere. We're not supposed to be seeing other people. We don't want to catch the virus because we're one of the at-risk groups. Hey! Cut it out! You didn't say anything for the last 5 minutes. Knuckleheads. They're going to stay there all summer. I'm almost certain, eating my broccoli plants, and that's a no-no on Shofar. But yeah, I mean, I've already shown you some of the things I've done during the quarantine. I showed you that great big basket that I made out of grapevines. At least on Instagram now, I don't know if I put it on here, I showed the cup that is my husband's favorite coffee cup and a tile that I painted just like the cup. Hey! Cut it out! You're gonna get it. I'm telling you. I just, you know, sat down here and here they are bothering me. You see how they are. But I painted a tile, and before that I painted some magnets that are for sale at my Etsy store. So, you know, there's things you can be doing right now during the quarantine. I have a friend who's knitting right now. You can crochet, you can do pottery. The Reap What You Sow channel, she has a potter's wheel and a kiln, and she's making pottery. Because you know how to do something. Maybe you're awesome at crosswords. You could just post your favorite crossword on the community section of my channel, or you can start your own YouTube and put it on your YouTube channel. And then there's the element of us being a group of believers and a family where we can encourage each other. We can use those gifts that God blessed us with also to share scripture, to share testimony, to offer healing or experiences. Something that Brother Chris brought up in a recent video was he was under the spirit of anger. Yep, notice no guineas. I had to get away from those guys. They were just too annoying. Anyway, other brothers admitted they too were under the spirit of anger, and so by admitting it to each other, we can actually help each other heal and get over some of these things. We can spiritually help each other out. And so I encourage you to not look at what you can't do, but look at what you can do, and to use that to help the body of believers. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Sorry.